What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. And today we return with Star Ocean to the end of time, otherwise known as Star Ocean 3. And we're going to be hearing two songs requested by Pepita and Shinigami Parda. Thank you. First one is called Chrysanthemum in Winter. I have to look up what that means. From the channel Matoi Sakuraba. And the second one is called Bitter Dance from the channel Hell Proclaimer. We just heard Star Ocean before this in another video, so check that out if you want. And right before I get started, I'm going to say two things. One, I found out recently that one of my biggest guitar inspirations, Jun Kajiwara, did the guitar for this game. So every time I hear guitar in Star Ocean, I get super excited, on top of hearing Matoi Sakuraba. And then two is I'm going to try something just spontaneous, since I have no rules here. And I'm just gonna hear these two songs without saying anything. I mean, I'll talk later, but like I just wanna, I'm just in the mood to just fully like immerse myself like more than usual. So I'm just not gonna talk during these songs whatsoever. And I kinda wanna do that more often, to be honest. But anyways. Chrysanthemum in Winter is the first song. Let's check this out while I look up what that means. Star Ocean 3 to the end of time. That was quick. Well, these are the official uploads from the composer, so I'm guessing these are on Spotify. They're not, they don't loop. So I looked up what the word means. I haven't seen it, so I don't want it to influence me, but let's see what it says. A plant of the daisy family with brightly colored or ornamental flowers existing in many cultivated varieties. How do I say it, though? This is what it looks like, by the way. This is the title. How do I say this thing? Just curious.
Chrysanthemum.
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 Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. That's a little tough on the tongue, but chrysanthemum. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a flower in winter, basically. Okay. Well, clearly, this is on the mystical, ambient side, very atmospheric. Now, the first thing that came to mind, without any question, right, the word winter is in there. So I expected this. I expected pretty much this. I haven't announced it yet, but I think it's kind of a given that one day I'm gonna talk about like snow and ice levels, stuff like that in video games, in my Vibe series. I don't know when, but I have it planned along with many other videos. And you can expect songs like this. Now, I'm not sure if it's that, but this is what comes to mind, which is very similar to. I've noticed that like snow, winter, blizzard, stuff like that. Music like that in games is very similar to aquatic themes, except it has a little bit of more of I guess softer, and you hear more classical instruments being used, and it's just like way more ambient than I guess like an aquatic theme would be. It's very open and dreamlike to me. And from what I'm noticing, hearing all these Star Ocean songs back to back, is that I'm guessing the whole thing, the whole series, is an assumption, is that it's covered in like metaphors. Star Ocean sounds like one. This flower in winter sounds like one. The next one's called Bitter Dance. That sounds, it kind of sounds like one. Then the other titles we had too, was it like Lake and Sea and Doubt? Like all these titles sound so ominous and like what are they trying to say? And yeah, before I clicked on this one, I was thinking to myself, I don't know, I just got into like a really thinking mood, which I do sometimes because I have a lot of time to do that. And I was just kind of thinking about my old videos and just doing this all the time. Like, what, man, people really still watch me after all this time. Like, I thought they would just be gone by now, but I guess, and it really made me think, like, I think it's just because I'm being myself. I don't know, like following any guidelines or anything. Sometimes I'll just kind of feel like, I don't know, when I can only explain this as if you're a fellow content creator. You kind of feel like you have to just do some things sometimes. But at the end of the day, I'm just have a camera like recording me talking into a void, which is currently a void, but once it's out, it's into the public eye. And it really makes me think. This is how you know a song is good. When I've said this, or no, I've read this in the comments, and I didn't realize it until people started saying it. But they're like, a song is good when Jesse starts talking about random stuff that have nothing to do with the song, like life experiences. But it's true. Like I start thinking about like how I approach things, and because that's what a reaction is to me. I don't watch reactionary content. I actually don't even like it too much from others because it feels very fabricated and just doesn't seem natural to me. Like I don't know. I just feel like I can detect BS very easily, and that's why I kind of stray away from like reactionary content. Even though I do it myself, it's kind of a bubble that I don't want to be associated with, if that makes any sense at all. Because the reason I do these tangents and these kind of like long things is because this is how I'm reacting to the song. That's a reaction to me. It's not just, ooh, well, drum goes brr, and, it's just what the song gives me, what it does. And this song gave me this very like ethereal mind state of how I want to approach this video. Meaning, I already had a reaction in mind before I even clicked play. That's so strange. What does that even mean? That doesn't make sense. But if you heard me, I said, I'm going to try something different and I'm going to just not talk. You know? Just because. And that's a mixture of, I feel like I have to say stuff during the song, but also, if I feel like something needs to be said, I'm going to say it, you know? I'm not just going to comment on every little musical change or something. I kind of really want to be fully immersed. But when I saw this name, I was like, I don't know what this consists of, but I know I'm not going to want to speak on it. And that's just what came to mind, and that's what you got. And I'm going to do it again with the second one, just because. So, now, while the song itself was very atmospheric and lovely, it's very vague, you know? I can only imagine a town theme full of snow. Some, you know, place just white everywhere. And that's really all that came to mind. Nothing else, just a snow-covered land, and that's pretty much it. Don't know what the symbolism with the flower is. Oh, I should look that up. Like, what is, like, maybe there is some symbolism with the flower. Maybe it, like, has to do with maybe it's associated with like a feeling or something. Let's look into it. What are the study of flowers called? Sometimes called mums or chrysanths, are flowering flowering plants native to East Asia and Northeastern Europe. Let's see. What are they known for? Like what's their thing? Maybe I can get some insight there. I might look into this while I hear the next song. Cultural significance and symbolism. Hold on. Ooh, these symbolize death and are used only for funerals or on graves, while other types carry no such symbolism. Well, that may... See, that's why I don't look stuff up, because that could have influenced my thoughts. But now hearing that after the song... Okay, I gotta ponder that. Anyways, let's resume this very strange video, but this is why you watch me. By the way, if you made it this far and you listen to these tangents in between songs, let me know. I'm very curious. I've never asked this before, I don't think. But would you say that's a correct kind of reason why you watch these videos? Or like, what is your reasoning for... I'm very curious. I don't know. I want to get to know my audience. And as someone who's had continued success for about 2.5 years, it just really makes me think, why? I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not trying to fish. I'm just why, you know? Because I'm a viewer too of YouTube. I know what I watch. I'm picky. Whatever. Anyways, let's listen to the second song. You don't have to answer that, but I'm just blabbing. This one's called Bitter Dance. From the same game. Star Ocean 3 Till the End of Time. I don't think it's called Star Ocean 3 at all. I think it's just called Star Ocean Till the End of Time. But numerically it's 3. Okay, let's go. Huh? Oh.
Jump all around, move that body. Step one, you wanna dance, you can right now with the romance. Can't keep to resist the beat, so the rave, kicking wild with the feel. Burn through your feet, it get deep. Ecstasy, rock the brand new deal. Take it to the top of the queue, take it, shake it on down, make your mind get free. Take your chance, move that body, break it on down, let's have a party. You can jump when the beat gets rough, dance, burning like the rising sun. Dance with the bump get loose, and hit the floor direct to the roof.
I think out of all the videos out of all the videos I've done, out of all the songs that I've heard, that might be one of the most confusing that I've encountered. For many reasons. One, the big elephant in the room. Vocals in Star Ocean, I never would expected that, nor to sound that way. That sounded so out of place. You know, like, first of all, compared to the last song, which was like an entirely different planet of a song, but just the previous video, right? The previous video that I did right before this, of Star Ocean to the End of Time, is the traditional sound of Star Ocean that I know, the prog heavy organs and, you know, that stuff. Was this Matoy? I don't know, there's no info on it. But not only that, is that I've never heard vocals, and I never expected vocals in Star Ocean, but especially that style of vocal. That was very well. I mean, I'm taking it as face value. I'm not hearing the song and being like, that doesn't belong in my Star Ocean. I'm thinking of it like as a song in general. If it didn't belong to Star Ocean, I'm just saying that's why I was confused. The song itself definitely sounded like it belonged in something else, but the musical choices were so different. I've never heard those clash together. There was like three things that there was like three distinct sounds that were together that I never heard together. That was like this kind of mid-90s pseudo-rap style, which is fine. But then that was mixed with these, you know, kind of long synths that were more on the traditional JRPG side, that kind of just like, you know, just that sound. But then on the right side, exclusively, I'm pretty sure, was this like funk thing going on. And the guitars were swapping between clean funk sounds and the wah pedal. So rhythmically it was just down, you know, that scratching sound. And then every now and then it would hit the wah pedal. It's like wow, wow, wow. And it's getting that little watery type of funk sound. So it was two different funk sounds in one song on one channel. while that also I've never heard together with those types of synths. So we have like, it's like a triangle. I'm seeing it in my head. I'm like the vocals, the guitar, and the like traditional kind of stuff. And like I've never heard this with that, that with this, and it was just weird. It was weird. Cool song. Just I have no idea where that would go, especially now that I know what the game looks like. It's a turn-based action RPG. Actually, I'm not sure if it's turn-based, but it's an action RPG, and it looks turn-based just by the like the menu system. You know, where you see like a party and then like a character on the other side. I am really like trying to picture where that would go, and I had to like double check. I'm like, is this the same game? Because that sounded to me like I don't even know. Something out of like Sonic or I don't know. What was that one? Jet Set Radio? Yeah, it sounded like that. But okay. We went from a really sad sounding wintry snow song to, you know, inline skating graffiti. I don't know how else to put it. Bitter dance? I don't even know what the lyrics are saying. It was kind of hard to decipher, but okay. I don't know, man. That's cool. And I didn't know Motoi Sakuraba had that in him to do that. But okay. Yeah, let me know about Bitter Dance. I can't even I don't know. I don't have anything. If I had to take a shot in the dark, I don't know. What would I don't think it's a fight. Doesn't sound like a shop. Maybe just some wacky character you meet along the way. That's it. That's like all I can really fathom. Very curious on this one. Let me know. Okay. That is Star Ocean Till the End of Time, Bitter Dance, and whatever in winter, Flower in Winter. And yeah, very, very, very different. Thank you, Pepita and Shinigami Sparta, Star Ocean fans, and you guys just watching these videos, of course. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters, Platinum supporters. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. Take it easy.